troubled childhood, a life of crime, and a deadly journey along Florida highways. This is a story of Aileen Wuornos, America's most infamous female serial killer. Aileen Carol Wuornos was born in 1956 to teenage parents. Her father, a convicted sex offender, ended up in prison and later died by suicide. Her mother abandoned her and her brother, leaving them to be raised by abusive, alcoholic grandparents.
Aileen had a scar across her face, which made it very difficult for her to make friends. She also was very bad at managing her anger, which caused people to push her away.
After giving birth to a son she put up for adoption, Aileen dropped out of school. She roamed the country, hitchhiking and engaging in sex work to survive.
Aileen was also married to Louis Gratz-Fell, but it only lasted 1 month after she would violently beat him.
Later, she met Tyria Moore in a bar in Florida. This relationship would become crucial in Aileen's downfall.
The couple would travel through Florida, staying at hotels, motels, and other roadside places.
Psychiatrists diagnosed Wuornos with borderline personality disorder and antisocial personality disorder, conditions marked by unstable relationships, intense anger, and disregard for societal norms.
Good afternoon, Miss Aileen. I have some unfortunate news. Alright, so it says here that you are diagnosed with borderline personality disorder and antisocial personality disorder. I'm very sorry, ma'am. I hope you process this well.
Aileen became nervous that Tyra would leave her, and so she began to do the unthinkable.
Tyria, you know I love you. I would do anything for you.
She would either find her victims when she picked them up as a John, or she would stand by abandoned cars on the side of the road and motorists would stop and pull over thinking that she was female in distress.
Once she decided this was going to be a victim, ascertaining that they had the cash that she needed, she was all ready to go.
Some serial killers include rape or torture. In this case, Aileen included robbery. She was making money.
She would go home with these bills of money and wave them at Tyra and say, look, now I can pay the rent. Look, now we can party. Everything's going to go.
After robbing her victims, she would then dispose of their bodies at illegal dumping sites. Aileen would steal the victims' cars, drive them around, and abandon them in parking lots. She would also make sure to wipe the fingerprints clean from them. The police began to suspect Aileen and Tyra were guilty when a witness had reported seeing the two of them leave a car that belonged to a person that had gone missing a few days prior. Police are eventually able to capture Tyra Moore, and they decide to interview her.
Can we have Miss Moore to the stand? Hello, Miss Moore.
Hello.
All right. I have my first question for you. Miss Moore, how did you and Aileen Wuornos meet?
We met in 1986 at Daytona Beach Bar. We started a relationship and lived together for 4.5 years.
Gotcha. Did Aileen ever discuss any violent incidents with you?
She did, on December 1st, 1989. She came home from work and she had told me that she had shot and killed a man and left his body in the woods under a rug and abandoned his car near the Ormond Beach area.
Okay. How did you react to this confession?
I was shocked. I was scared. My girlfriend just came home from work telling me that she killed someone. I was very confused and just hurt and I didn't understand what's going on.
Gotcha. Did you assist law enforcement in this investigation?
Yes. Eventually, after Eileen's arrest in January 1991, I agreed to help the police, and I made several recorded phone calls to her, during which she confessed to all of the murders.
Okay. What was the outcome of your cooperation?
Aileen confessed to the killings during those calls, which provided crucial evidence for the prosecution.
Okay. Would you take a seat now?
Yes, thank you.
Aileen.
I'll tell you if you let me go free.
All right, then you need to record her confessing to the murders.
Okay.
During the phone call, Tyra Moore tells Aileen that she is very scared because the police keep asking her questions and she fears that she's going to jail. Aileen tells her that everything's going to be okay and ultimately confesses to killing the 7 men over the phone call. During this time, Tyra was able to record everything Aileen said and she sent it to the police, which they were able to use to arrest her.
To the murders. These conversations were monitored and made under police supervision.
Hello?
Hi?
Yes. Yes.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, I had to call you early because I didn't know if you were going to listen today or what.
I don't... What the hell's going on, Lee? They've called. They've been up to my parents again. They've got my sister now asking her questions. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Huh. What are they asking your sister questions for?
I don't know. Lee, they're coming after me. I know they are.
No, they're not. Listen.
They've got to. Why are they asking so many questions then?
Honey, listen. Do what you gotta do, okay?
I'm gonna have to because I'm like gonna go to jail for something that you did. This isn't fair. My family is a nervous wreck up there. My mom has been calling me all the time. She doesn't know what the hell's going on.
Okay. Do what you gotta do, okay? Alrighty.
What?
I'm not gonna let you go to jail.
On January 9th, 1991, Aileen Wuornos was finally arrested at the Last Resort Bar in Florida.
You're guilty of the murder of the 7 men. We have the right to get in the car.
Despite her psychological diagnosis, Wuornos was declared mentally fit for trial. The phone call between her and Moore became key evidence.
Aileen claimed she killed the men in self-defense after they had tried to rape her. However, she was still sentenced to lethal injection. Right before she was going through with the procedure, she had wanted to confess and come clean with the murders and made sure to explain why she did it.
Execution chamber and be executed under the devil. I have to come clean and cleanse my spirit in the name of Jesus Christ. So I have to come clean and tell the world the lies that went on through my mouth. I mean, now prosecutors and cops.
And that you killed the 7 men.
Huh?
That you killed those men in cold blood.
Yeah, and I got to come clean that I killed those 7 men in first-degree murder and robbery. As they said, they had it right. A serial killer. Not so much like thrill kill. I was into the robbing biz. I mean, serial killers are in this thrill killing jazz. I was into the robbing. And eliminate a witness. But still, then again, I got a number, so it's serial killer. But I'm coming clean before I go in that execution chamber and be executed that I killed him.
After years on death row and being ruled mentally competent by psychiatrists, Aileen Wuornos was executed by lethal injection on October 9th, 2002 at the age of 46.